We are now going to be jumping into Nightwish Storytime. Let's get it.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
This song is so dynamic. It's amazing. I love the structure of it, and I love these shifts between these major these sections that they remind me a little bit melodically of those kind of. Can you remember those films in the 90s? It would be like I don't know, something like The Page Master or something like that. Those really cool like cartoon movies for kids, and at the end they would have this really like emotional song. It's kind of like that style, but like set to heavy metal. It's so different, and I mean that in a really loving way. There's something kind of nostalgic about it to me. I don't know. There's something that reminds me of childhood, but then mixing that with these like filthy riffs. It's amazing, and each one of them is putting so much work in to just keep this so tight. They play together beautifully because it's a whole other thing when you have so many layers and textures like this, all live on a big like arena stage, to make sure that everything is perfectly in that grid of timing. Because there's nothing easy about what any of these musicians are playing like individually. So make it all work as cohesively as they do is really impressive. And as always, Floor Jansen on stage, just so relaxed, just having the time of her life. And that's the best thing to see, is when you see the musicians performing and they're so in the song. They enjoy what they're doing so much. It's infectious, you know what I mean? And I love that about Nightwish. Every member of the band. goodness. She's so good. She's so good, and layered up with those high choral vocals as well behind her, just backing it up. It's such a wide sound, but as I say about Floor, she's just she has to be ready to switch styles all the time, from it might be screaming to operatic to sort of maybe more kind of slightly pop style singing, or, well, I wouldn't say whatever they do is ever pop, but like, I don't know, she's got such a range, so diverse, and she executes every style she performs so clean, so note perfect, so controlled, every single time. It's amazing. And because she has this diversity, it means they're able to go in so many directions when writing music, and every member of the band has such diversity. They're all like, there's so many multi-instrumentalists, you know, and Tuomas is such an incredible composer that it's what they bring is the unexpected. With every song you hear from Nightwish, you never know what instruments you're going to hear. You never know where the vocals are going to go. They have complete creative freedom, and it's so special. And I think that's why Nightwish have such a loving, like, hardcore fan base, because they're different from so many other bands. They're so unique. It's really something, and I never get used to it. Every time they go into something that's left of field, like that little operatic section there, always catches me off guard, and I'm just like, just when you think you know what the song is, you're wrong, you know? I love that about Nightwish. Wow. What an ending. What a journey. As with every Nightwish song, always a journey. Great hooks in that. Really nice melody. Like, I think this is one of Nightwish's more catchy songs. And it's something I think that's just going to be going round and round and round in my head now for the next couple of weeks or so. Yvonne says, love the bass groove in this bridge. That was a wicked section. And Yvonne also says, Floor said in an interview with the charismatic voice, I think, big shout out to the charismatic voice. She is a legend. That after years of training, she can sing lots of stuff relying on muscle memory, even the rapid changes between styles. And I think that must be it, you know, because she must practice so much that it is just to a point she doesn't even have to think about it. And you can tell that by the way she performs. She never seems like she's like having to concentrate on what she's doing. She's moving around, she's having a good time. And it's only when you've mastered something that you're able to do that. You see people sometimes who haven't mastered an art, whatever it may be. It could be a sport, it could be music, and they start messing about and playing, but they're not ready yet. You know, people who start headbanging before they know how to really play the guitar, you're going to make a mistake. You need to know exactly what you're doing first and have it so down. You know, and every member of the band clearly has that, because they make it look easy the way they perform. Shout33 says, in many songs Tuomas has written, he expresses his longing to go back to his childhood. Wow, that's really sweet. I mean, I think that makes a lot of sense, because if you look at Nightwish with all their music and with this song Storytime, there is something. It's fantasy, you know, and that is connected with childhood. It's imagination. Nightwish is all about imagination, which, yeah, you can link that to childhood. That's when your imagination is strongest. And I can only imagine what Tuomas's imagination was like when he was a kid. You know, he must have been like in his own magical world. And music is a wonderful way, and art in general is a wonderful way to connect with your child self, I think, and kind of tap into that part of your mind that's still living in there and bring it to the forefront. And I feel that is a space where Nightwish is really formed, like sort of like conceived in the mind, is from this sort of more epic adventure imagination. It's really awesome. And yeah, this song was every bit as special. Really cool, that one. As I say, so dynamic, so cool. That was Nightwish Storytime. I love that one.